Hi everybody, welcome to this new session. This is Demo. In this session, you are going to learn how to work with tokens in Figma. A very important subject which shows that you are a professional designer. When you work in a big projects, when you work in a team, you have to know how to define them, how to work them, because it is really helpful. It would really help you in the future, during the project. And when you don't know that, you will face the problem, okay? When you want to leave the project, when another new member want to join to the team, it helps him or her to learn what is going to happen in the project. What do we have in the project? So that is very important to know them and to work them. That is a very positive point for you. So stay here and let's learn it together and learn how to define them, how to work with them. That is very important. So guys, before starting, okay, before creating them, let me tell you something. Let us have some introduction, okay, to see what are them. Imagine that you want to do something, okay, that's not important what, but you know that in the future you need some things, okay, you need some things in the future, and you put these things in the basement. You save them in the basement, but organized, okay? That's not like pile. Organized, okay? For example, you need some books, you need some, I don't know, nails, you need some colors, you need something. You put them in some, for example, shelves, okay? And in the future, you know that when you need colors, you should go to these shelves. When you need, for example, I don't know, work materials, you should go to this shelf, okay? So organized, you put them organized, you save them. So here in the Figma, today in this session, we are going to define colors, okay? We are going just to work with colors and say how we can define them in tokens and how can we use them. So I have a project and I know that I need some colors in the future. So I define these colors and save them in my basement. Okay? I save them in my basement because I know that I need them in the future. That is very important thing. Organized, that is important. So, for example, I need blue for my information. I need red, I need green, I need yellow, I need gray, I need echo green, I need purple. For example, echo green for my primary color. I need purple for my, for example, secondary color. And I have two absolute colors, black and white. So first of all, and also before that, here I wrote something. Primitive tokens are the foundational values in the design system representing raw color codes without contextual meaning. For example, primary, secondary. They provide a base layer for creating semantic tokens and maintaining consistency across themes. So let's go and define them. I click on the right panel, I click on the local variable. Then here I have a create variable. I click on that and I press on the color. So I write, for example, blue. Yes, I want to define first the blue. I click on the blue, then slash, and then 0. Okay. And then I want to duplicate it. How can I duplicate it? I press shift, top arrow key, then shift, then enter. Yes, I click on that, arrow key up, shift, enter. So I write, for example, red, slash, and then 0. So here on the left side, you can see I have a blue and the subtitle, submenu of that is blue. I change the name of that to color, guys. And here I write blue. So I have color and I want to make some submenu for color. So the first one is blue. So I delete this one. Now I want to define blue, guys. Okay. So the first one is blue 0 from here. So again, up arrow key, shift, and then enter. So I copy that. If you see that, I have copy for all of them. So now let's define it. Blue 0, blue 10, the next one blue 20, the next one is blue 30, then 40, then I have 50, then I have 60. Okay, so after that I have 65, then I have 70, then 75, after that I have 80, So now again I duplicate it. So arrow key up, shift then enter. Okay. So here I have 85, then 85, then I have 90, then 95, and after that finally I have 100, blue 100. Okay. So now I want to define the colors. That is for the blue 0. The next one, I can also duplicate this one. Yes, and paste here. Also, I can click here with this one, this icon, click on that, and then press here. So it depends on you how you would state it. So the next one is 30. So I copy that and paste it here. Then I have 40. Then I copy and paste here, and 50. So I do it up to 100. Let's do it fast. So guys, I have the blue colors. Now I want to define the red one. So I click on the blue and I right click on that and duplicate the group. So I change the name to red. So now I want to add the red colors, yes, to this one, red 10. I click here and red 10, then red 20. I can copy that, okay, no matter what you do. So I do that for I duplicate here. So for the red one, I duplicate the group. That's for green. Then duplicate the group. That's for yellow. I duplicate the group. That's for echo green, and duplicate the group for purple, and duplicate the group for absolute. So I write here blue, red, then green, then yellow, then I have gray, yes, and then I have echo green, then I have purple, and finally I duplicate it again, and I have what? I have absolute colors. Yes, absolute. I write it here. Very good, very nice. Okay, now I define all the colors fast, and after that we will continue. Okay guys, I have defined my primitive tokens. Now I want to give them meaning. You know that I store them in my basement. Now I want to use them in the future. So I have to give them a meaningful name when I need to use them. When a new person comes to my team, join to our team, so he or she should know what are the meaning of these colors. So I create another collection and I put the name Semantic colors, semantic tokens, excuse me. Or you can write semantic colors, no matter. So now I want to give them a meaning, make them meaningful. So again, I press color. I write here brand /0. So I have brand. Then I write here, that's for brand color, okay? And my brand color is, I choose from library, that is Echo Green 65. So Echo Green 65. So my application has two mode, okay? Light mode. And then I have dark mode here, right, guys? I press on the plus and add dark mode. For example, it has one Echo Green mode, okay? Echo Green. For example, for the dark one, I choose Echo 50, yes? Echo Green 50. Then for the Echo Green, no matter, I choose, for example, Echo Green 75. So that is brand. Brand means, for example, I have a button, I give it this color. So I have to write something on the brand, okay? That is my primary color. Brand means primary color, okay? I can write here primary, no matter, brand or primary, okay? So I write brand or primary, for example. Then I need to define another one, guys. Yes, so I call it unbrand. Okay, unbrand. So what is that? White. I had two absolute colors, white, and for the dark one I can choose 80, and here I can choose, for example, 10. No, good, very good. So then I need some colors for my background one. Yes, or I can define secondary color. Yes, so I write here secondary. See, I have here secondary. Then for the first one I write here secondary. Then for the light one, I choose purple. I had purple. Yes, purple 65, because I choose for my primary color echo green 65. So I write here 65, purple 65, and for the dark one purple 50. Yes, so I write here 50 and I choose purple 50, and echo green one, echo green mode for the secondary color I choose, for example, 80 and 84 purple one. So bring here and 80. Okay, and then I have to define what? Unsecondary. Yes, so I duplicate it, up arrow key, shift plus enter. So I write unsecondary. Then here I write again white. See, and then for here 80, and here, for example, what? 10. Yes, very good. So far so good. You can define tertiary colors. So guys, I can define background color. Yes, I can. So here I define this one. I write background. Then that's not the sub menu here. So background one, I write background. So for the light one, I choose gray 0. So I choose gray 0. Came here, green, yellow, and then gray. And for dark one, I choose gray 95. Yes, 95. Then gray one. And this one for echo green, for example, background, I choose, for example, 90 echo green. 90 echo green. Very good. That is my background one. Then I have some color for my surface. Yes, so I define here, I define another color. Very good, very nice color. Where is that? Here, surface dash backslash, I mean. So here for this one, I add a surface, for example, I write surface disable. I write surface, or I can write disable, or no, surface disabled. Surface disabled. I can choose gray 30, excuse me. So gray 30, surf gray 30. Then for the dark one, I can choose gray 95. So I write here 95, gray 95, and echo green, for example, no matter, again, 95 for echo green. Then I can create, for example, surface 6s. So I copy that and duplicate it. I write 6s. Okay. Then I can have surface error, surface caution. So error caution I can have, and then, for example, surface brand. Yes. So surface 6s. Then I can write here surface caution. Then I have surface error. Then I have here, for example, surface brand. Yes, very good. So for the sexes, I can choose, for example, green 10. That's so I write here green 10. Where is that? Echo green? No, green 10. And in the light dark one, I can choose green 70. Yes. So here I write green 70. Very good. And here you can write, for example, echo green. I don't know, that's not important. Echo green 70. For the surface caution, you can choose yellow 10 and yellow 70. So yellow 10, yellow 10. And here you can write what? Yellow 70. Okay. And for the caution, you can have, for example, again, echo green or yellow, for example, yellow 75. Well, no matter. For the error, you can write 10 and 70. Error 10. No, excuse me, red. Red 10. And here you can write what? Red 70. And here you can write what? For example, red 75. And the brand, you can write Echo Green 10 and Echo Green 70. Okay, so Echo 10, and here you write Echo like the other one, Echo 70, and here you can write what? Echo 75. Very good. That is for surface, guys. So you can also define another variable. Yes. So again, click here. Create another variable, colors. So I can write text, and then text. I can have text. Then I can have one more thing. For icons, I can define color. Then yes, for dividers, I can also have. Yes. I can have for divider, for example. You can define more things. For example, you can define states. You can define, for example, errors, states, and so on. But for this session, I think that's okay. You can use them. So for the text one, you can have what? Text primary, guys, or text brand. So we can have text primary or text brand. We can write text brand. Then text brand, we can write gray 100. Yes, gray 100. Let's find the gray one, gray 100. And for dark one, we can write gray 10. Yes, so gray 10. And the echo green, we can write, for example, echo 10. Yes, echo 10. Then we can duplicate it. We have secondary, tertiary, disabled, sexes, and quotient. So we can write here what? Text secondary. Here we have text text brand, text secondary, text tertiary, text disabled. We don't have tertiary here. Text disabled. We can have text sexes. We can have text error, and we can have, for example, text what? Text quotient. Text quotient. And that's okay. We will delete the last one. So for the text secondary, we can choose for the text secondary, we can choose, for example, gray 75, yes, and gray 50, yes, that's okay. Gray 50, no matter, that's like so, gray 50, and the echo green one, for example, 10 is okay, or we can write, for example, 50 for that one. For the text disable, we can choose gray 70, yes, we give the name to our colors, 70, 65 here, very good, and here, for example, 65. For the text success, we can add 65, yes, green 65, and green 40, and for example, echo green 40. For the error, we can choose 65, yes. Red 65. And here red, we can write red 10. Red 10, that's okay. Or red 40 would be better. And here, for example, red, for example, 65. And the caution, yellow 65 and yellow 40 would be okay, yes? So yellow 65 and yellow 40 would be okay. And here, for example, that's for caution, we can write yellow 65. Very good, very nice. So for the icons also, guys, you can divide these things for the icons. Yes, let me duplicate this one and delete icon and delete divider. For example, for the icon text 2, I can write icon. Very good. So here I can have icon primary, and they are the same for the icon. Yes, this is the things. So now I have defined all my colors in my project. Yes, so here I came here on the left side, asset, I publish, I click on the publish. Here I have primitive tokens, semantic tokens. I publish that, wait for that. Very good, very nice. I wait here under that, I wait for the publishing the library to see what's going to happen. That a little bit, it takes time. Wow, what's going on? Come on. Okay, I think it's finished. It's finished. Now I go to my design project. Again, I click here on the asset. Here, I publish my design colors here. So here I have the collections. I have the token. So I publish on that things. Very good, very nice. Wait for that. Publishing the library. So here we have 45 libraries. Then now I can design my files. So I press on the F. Yes. Then, for example, Android compact here. I right click on here text, for example, hello guys, make it bigger. Then here I have, for example, something that's like the button. Yes, I click on the color and go to the library. See, I have here gray. I write, for example, on brand. See, or I can write, yes, a brand, not brand primary. See here, that's the frame brand. And I write something on that, for example, click. Yes, see, click. And here I can choose on brand. See, here I have on brand. Then I have here, for example, what was that for the text one? Text primary, yes, text brand. That is for the things which I have defined in my colors. Okay, in my colors, I have defined all the things. Let's see, where is that? For a local variable, I have defined here. I want to tell you something, guys. When you click here on the edit variable, you can give them scope. Where can I use these colors? So these are for the text. I can just say the scope of that, that is just for text. That is just for the scope of that is for text. This one, text. It means that no one can see that. When that is not for text, no one can see that. We can only use them just for text. And that is very interesting. You can define where can the person, where can you, a designer, can use them in the project. So here we have, for example, text caution. See, let me back here and the design here. I want to use the design for this one. So I cannot because it is not the color. But for this one, I click on that. Again, I write text. See, I can see the text because I defined the scope of that here. That is very interesting, I think. text brand or on brand. See, I write on brand. So here I can say that, for example, in my local variable, for brand, I can say that the scope of these things you can just use for frames, for shape, for text, but not for the stroke. Okay, so you can here in your semantic colors, you can define some colors for your strokes. You can define some things for your border, for your dividers, and give them the scope. This scope is very important. Where can you use these colors? And it means that you are so professional, guys. For example, you cannot use these things for FX, just for fill, frame, shape, text, not for FX, not for such another things. So here I have click. Hello, guys. That is my application. You should design it. I don't want to talk about the UI, guys. But for example, I want to choose the color from my surface. From here, I write surface, surface caution, surface disabled, surface brand, for example. That is my brand. So guys, if you remember, we had 3 modes, yes? Light mode, dark mode, and echo green mode. Okay, so here I have surface 6, surface gray, surface brand. Okay, so here, let me back here. I click on my frame. Here, see, there is a shape, diagonal one. I click on that. Here I have light, dark, echo. When I press light, nothing will happen. But when I press dark one, see, everything will change. Oh, interesting. When I click echo green, again it changes. Okay, so dark one, this one. Imagine that we have another one, another things. Okay, we have another one. Here I have, for example, let me duplicate them. That is my application. I have 2 colors, yes? For example, this one, let me change that to the light one. Let me change that to the light one. And these are for example, on brand no, I write for secondary one. Okay, secondary one. That is interesting. Now, I choose both of them, guys, and change them to dark one. Interesting. And change them to echo green one. So in the echo green, where is that? Let's define it. In the echo green for the dark mode, yes, surface echo green dark mode, you can change the color to make this one better. Yes, what is that? Brand primary. So that is for brand primary. We go to brand primary, echo green. 75 is not okay. You can, for example, 40 would be okay. So here, when you change it, you should come here and press on the publish. Publish, because you changed something. You should wait it to update it, to give that signal to this file, something we have new. See here, you have update. When we update, see, this one will change. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. If it was helpful, if it was very interesting for you, please support us. Please introduce us to your friend. Please give us a comment. Give us energy to make more videos, to make better videos. And thank you for you. If you are there, if you give us energy, we will make work better and better, and we will be happy that we have you. Thank you. This is Dimo. Thank you very much. I love you all.